Right, yeah, I used to be really into football. Well, this is more for the men, I guess, that might check this shit out. But yeah, when it became all about money, I kind of lost interest in it, being a fucking purist and all that. But talking about David Beckham and that, man, when people become stars and celebrities and shit, but don't forget, he must have been special to work his way into that, like, youth team, not to we know how great he was. And it does annoy me when people say he weren't all that, you know what I mean? Paul Scholes is clearly better. Roy Keane, well, I don't know, Roy, well, mate, different. But Scholes, there's better, you know, McCann, Scholes, Giggs, they're all more talented than Beckham in a way, but Beckham was the best in the fucking world at free kicks and crosses, mate. There is no doubt about that. At that point, he did two things on that right, like, you know, the free kicks and the fucking accuracy of his crosses, not to mention some of the screamers he fucking scored. He was, do you know what I mean, world class, mate, but, you know what I mean? And this is that World Cup shit, and I'll never forget this. I was 18 in France, 98. Watched it in the Albany in Twickenham with a few birds and a few geezers from my work. Ended up going on a proper bender that night, man, because England got knocked out on penalties partly because Beckham got himself sent off. I still don't even blame Beckham, really, man. It was such a stupid fucking. It wasn't even a stupid thing to do. The referee is a dick. To this day, the referee's dick. He barely fucking touched it. If anything, Simone should have been sent off for being a fucking acting cocksucker. Do you know what I mean? But the point, I'd never blame him. But this is, he took so much shit for that. It's unbelievable, man. Posh Spice takes it out the ass. Posh Spice, all that, mate, for a fucking year, getting coins chucked at him and all that. Poor cunt. But what a way he come back. That was, the season after that happened was when United went on to do that treble, mate. And Beckham was fucking immense, mate. So you got to give it to him, man. You just got to give it to him. I've had and he did it under pressure. Mate. Some of the goals he scored when the world was like the country hating him at the time. And what better way to rub it in and say fuck you? I'll do my talking on the pitch, man.
Oh, how could
But this is quite sweet, like because everyone was blowing him out after they got knocked out. Because obviously his United players were like, "Mate, how you doing?" You know what I mean? But everyone else was just like ignoring him. And Tony Adams comes up to him and consoles him and shit. It's quite sweet.
how could he cope with this? And he always did. He always did. And you were always worried as a friend that when would this have an impact?
Let me just.
We played.
I'll never forget it, man. Watching the match in the pub, getting smashed with people from work. England were doing well, 2-1, 2-2 at half time, thinking, fuck. Second half, just well excited. As soon as Boone got sent off and the booze was proper kicking in by now, I started smashing the place up. I had to leave. I left the pub because I just knew we were going to lose. Ultimately, get sent off. I wasn't angry with Beckham. I was fucking furious with the pussy referee and just the situation. And I couldn't finish the story, so I had to leave the pub. But I went back to Witten on my way home. I had to walk past my local basically to get home, and all I could hear was roaring and all sorts. I went in there, it was a fucking penalty shootout, and I thought, I've got to fucking stay. And obviously watched it and then got knocked out, and me and one of my mates went out to Kingston and partied hard, man, and got a couple of women and just fucking drowned our sorrows and gave them a bit of trouble walking. But yeah, what a fucking nutty time that was. But yeah, let's get back to this, man. Beckham, after this match, Tony Adams was like, mate, we all make mistakes, fuck it, don't worry about it.
We played really well. We were playing great.
It was an amazing match, amazing match.
And then I remember being absolutely hit from behind.
This does not deserve a
I
fucking red
reacted.
card. Look, it barely touched him.
Just kind of swung my leg up in a stupid way.
It was stupid,
As
but
soon as I'd done that, I knew that I was off.
silly.
I knew that I'd made a huge mistake.
It's all true, but the referee was harsh, man.
Oh, it's red! Oh, no!
See, even I was surprised. That's definitely maybe a yellow.
At the time, I didn't realise what would come after that.
Especially when you think about Maradona fucking handballing it in, mate, and getting away with it. Fucking hell.
I never thought that I would have to go through what
Back
I
in
went
the
through.
80s, of course.
And I remember being sat in the change room. No one was obviously in there. All the players came in and realised that we're knocked out. None of the players said a word to me. The only people that spoke to me was Gary, Scholesy, the United players. And then Tony Adams came up to me and put his arm around me. He said, "Do you know what, son? everyone makes mistakes. Forget it. I remember walking.
I fucking love that, man. Gets me emotional, that shit. Love it.